for visiting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified of future videos.
Hey folks, Dan Ryan here. For this episode of Leo and Dan Ryan review usually inexpensive guitars. Guess which brand we're looking at today. I'll give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. So it's another Bullfighter. And Leo tells me he's purchased a Bull something,
Bull Star.
A Bull Star. We're getting closer and closer to Bull Pucky, but this is a Bullfighter, and has a pretty nice gig bag. Got some case candy. It's the gig bag, you know, it's like a backpack, so that's nice. See if we can get rid of the rest of this box.
Nice shot, Dan.
Thank you, thank you. So, once again, we got quite a haul of case candy. We got a clip-on tuner, a polishing cloth, set of strings, a cord, another cord. Probably have some picks and a couple of Allen wrenches in here.
They may be in this. The whammy bar is also in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the whammy bar. Looks like the whammy bar and a cord. Once again, let's consolidate all this stuff.
Those gig bags are pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
And they're flatter than an 8-year-old Girl Scout, but
It does have the, you know, kind of the marginal strap. And some picks there, the picks down there. Put all this stuff together. This is mainly just so Leo can find it all without having to go looking in 2 places.
right. Thank you, Dan.
You could probably just have a flea market display of just guitar junk from all the guitars you bought over the years.
Oh, there's probably enough of it laying around that didn't get put back. Or somebody said, I don't need that, or something, when I gave them a guitar. And then they come to find out they did.
So here we go with the, put this away. And locate the zippers for.
Oh, one thing, Dan, that you forgot to mention when we did the Donner DST 152 recently, they made the gig bag where it zips all the way open because you have complained so many times about it.
Yeah. This one's not like that.
No, it's not, but the Donner ones are. And
Well,
they're
you want it to
listening.
come around, so it's like a hinge, basically.
Right. Donner is listening.
Well, good for you, Donner. I don't know if you're listening to me, but
Right.
so here it is. It's the Bullfighter. This is supposed to be a copy of Fender's graffiti yellow paint job, and I don't know if it's graffiti yellow, but it's certainly yellow.
Certainly is.
And,
I'd put that on my hot dog any day.
Yeah. Let's see. It's a HSS pattern. doesn't have a push-pull pot, so,
I think it does.
well, unless I want to pull the whole thing off, I'm not, I'm pulling pretty hard.
Right. Well, maybe it's not working properly, but it's supposed to have a push-pull pot on it.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, that's another guitar. My bad. My bad.
Okay. Actually, no, that's another guitar.
Well, it's in a box sitting over here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. It's not that
Yeah,
guitar.
It's another guitar.
Yeah, it's another
Of
other
the
guitar
Millions
that has a
and
push-pull
millions
pot.
of the millions and millions of guitars in the world, it's another one.
Another of those that we are going to review.
Oh, okay. So, maple fingerboard. It very nice fret job. It doesn't have the rounded frets, like the Ertz and some other brands, but the frets are dressed pretty well, even up to the top. Just tiny bit of sharp edge on the top. Got the string trees. It's got the Bullfighter logo.
Hang on just a moment. Leave it there. The Bullfighter logo.
What else? It does have the receptacle for the whammy bar. I'm just not going to put it on.
Right.
The paint job looks free of defects.
Like a school bus.
Bolt-on neck. The neck is finished. I don't know if you can catch the gloss of the neck, but
It's glossy.
so not my favorite, but I mean it's not a disqualifier in any way.
I do think it's got the Bullfighter branded tuners.
It even has the Bullfighter
Oh, on the neck plate.
on the back plate. Yes, and it does have Bullfighter branded tuners. Guess they're wanting to get their name out there.
How's the nut cut?
Well, it looks accurate and even. It's definitely detuned a little bit, so anything I said about the action right now would be immaterial. It's got the place for the Allen wrench for the
Truss rod adjustment.
truss rod adjustment. All in all, not an unattractive guitar. Yellow is not my favorite. I tend to not want to stand out, and
Well, that will definitely do that.
yeah. So, if you're going to get in a band like the Bangles or something, maybe.
Right. Well, so far, Bullfighter guitars stand out. That is, the previous victim that we had, the Telly, that was let's say 1960s hippie paint job.
Yeah, it's much nicer than what you originally called it, but I'm not going to say.
Well, well, I meant that too, but
I know. You said it enough times, so I kind of figured you meant it. But,
right. Well, that's the way I felt about it. First impressions.
yeah.
I tend to make lasting impressions, and not good ones.
I am agnostic as to that.
That's your job.
Let's put it this way: if you gave the guitar to Jeff Healey, he wouldn't know what it looked like. Okay.
Well, if you gave a guitar to Ray Charles and told him it was a piano, would he know?
Yeah, then I think.
Well,
Stevie Wonder is actually a quite good guitar player.
is he?
Well, he plays pretty much every instrument. So he would definitely know. But he wouldn't know what it looked like.
Right.
And if you told him, I don't, I mean, you have to have a frame of reference to understand what somebody's describing visually. Now, Stevie Wonder lost his vision when he was a little boy. So he lost it by the time he was, I think, 8 or 9. So he had seen the world. But, he's, older than I am now, or probably about the same age. So I don't know how long you can keep that in your head, but anyway, we have really wandered far afield. And so here's the Bullfighter graffiti yellow Strat, and we're going to take a pause now and tune it up and go through the pickups, and we'll be right back. Thanks. We're back with this Bullfighter graffiti yellow Strat. We've gone through the appearance already and the finish, etc. And now we're ready to test the pickups, except for one thing. Gunter, this is for you. It's our Bortiani. Let's see how long she rings.
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. They said we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence.
Paper off it. Just. But, that's a solid body guitar for you. So there's not a lot of resonance in the body. So, having done that, and now we will, let's see, what are we going to do?
Music.
Music, okay. Some more Uranian.
Yeah, there you go.
So that was the neck pickup, sorry. And here's the neck and middle. And here is middle pickup by itself. Liable to kind of jump out at you since the bridge is a dual coil. I guess I lied. Kind of fender quack that you expect from a Strat. by itself. So pickups sound a little bit dark compared to you know, your average SSS Strat. Even with the, you know, dual coil bridge pickup, you're not getting a whole lot of just, you know, brightness. You know, certainly a usable sound. You know, every guitar's, you know, its own, it's its own animal. So, you know, well, especially after reviewing hundreds of guitars, you know, I'm more concerned with what can I do with whatever this is, than why isn't it like something else that I like better. You know, if you're only ever going to have one guitar in your life and you don't get to choose what it is, then you better just learn how to get the best out of it. And
kind of like the last guy at the brothel that gets the one-eyed fat woman.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for you. Okay. Once again, we've descended very rapidly into something family adjacent, but not exactly family. Anyway, back to guitars.
I was just trying to make an analogy. I mean, you know, correlation.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of
Cora, you know, but ugly, one-eyed fat woman at the brothel.
Is she a relation of yours?
Well, could be. She's a relation to your mama.
Yeah, well, we're back to that, right? Which happens to also be your mama.
Correct.
Okay. So, as long as we haven't lost the thread.
Now that we've convinced her.
Yeah. Okay, so once again, back to guitars. You know, it's just, you know, it's nice to have choices, but like composing music, if I'm going to compose a tune, I can do anything I want, absolutely anything. If somebody asks me to work on a tune that they composed, my set of choices is automatically narrowed, and oddly enough, that makes it much easier to work on that tune, because you're not, you know, you hear what the tune is like, what the genre it is, what the style is, and you try to play yourself into that instead of just saying, well, I can do anything. I mean, it's like an author confronting a blank page. What do you put on that blank page? So, and I realize we've gotten a little, at the same time as we've gotten incredibly misanthropic and semi-obscene, we've also gotten somewhat esoteric. That's the difference between one of us and the other one of us.
Well, one of us knows what all them $30 words means.
Yeah, and you owe me $30. So anyway, you know, this doesn't sound much like a real Strat.
Take credit cards?
From you? No. Again, this does not sound much like a real Strat. It doesn't sound completely not like a real Strat, but if you went to the Fender, factory and just picked one off the rack and it was tuned up and everything, and you compared them, I don't think they would sound all that similar. But this is the one we have, and this is the one we're going to use today to do something with, and hopefully that'll work out. So, having gone through that ad nauseum, we're going to stop one more time. I'm going to pick something to play, and I'll be right back. Thanks. Okay, folks, today we're looking at this Bullfighter graffiti yellow Strat copy in HSS configuration. We've gone through the appearance, gone through the pickups, done our board C&E, all our normal stuff. So now we're just going to play something for you. And this time it is the creamy, soulful groove guitar backing track in B minor from Elevated Jam Tracks. So here we go. graffiti yellow Strat copy in HSS, and plays pretty well. The action's a little bit stiff, but nothing that couldn't be dealt with. You know, like I said, you just get a guitar and you do what you can with it.
And these were the two guitars, this one and the Telly, that I paid somewhere in the neighborhood of $115, $117 for.
Yeah.
But on the day that we recorded the Telly, they were on sale for like $82 and $83.
Yeah.
With the gig bag, all the case candy and everything. Really good deal for a very...
very credible guitar. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not giggable today, but certainly the bones are there.
Yeah, and this one's still whatever it was.
This one is now today $119.
$119. Okay, so $119 for a playable guitar. You know, depending upon what other equipment you might have, it's certainly giggable. I mean, you could, you know, it stays in tune. You could take it to a gig and you could do a credible job with it.
Well, we're using a $150 amp in this video, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, with all, you know, the gig bag and everything else, even a tuner, which tuners are important, especially if you're going to go play with other people. So, a very credible guitar, a very nicely made guitar. Really can't find any fault with it. It's like, you know, the way a guitar sounds is the way it sounds, and you either like it or you don't. I don't dislike the way this guitar sounds. I might not like it as well as I like some other guitars, but, you know, that's a whole different kettle of fish. Anyway, there it is, the Bullfighter Strat copy in graffiti yellow. I'm Dan Ryan. Leo Ryan's behind the camera. We thank you for tuning in. Hope you will like and subscribe. Click the bell icon to be reminded of our future videos. And with that, we'll see you next time. Thanks.